In May, I came with a friend of mine to Manali in off-season. So, and that time I thought one day I will have a cafe and I will move to mountains and have dog. But I always wanted like beagle or always dreamt of those breeds. But when I came to Himachal, I met the one who is sick. You saw him, Bhuntar. I just saw something in his eyes that he said that he needs help because he was abandoned and I was a guest in this house. And I was sitting in first floor. This I'm very proud. And suddenly I just told the universe that I want this house. I want to come to this house. I want to own it. And they were not supposed to leave it, but in COVID, the guy could not pay money and the house was available suddenly. So I say that I manifested this house and the garden. Everything was exactly how I imagined. My name is Bhashwati Borua. I was born in a very small industrial town called Namrup. I was a very shy kid. I used to love painting. I always wanted to be an artist as a kid. In my free time after school, I would always paint and I would journal. And since I didn't have many friends as a kid, my mother was my best friend. If I would say I was in a hurry to not study, I wanted to straight away go to job. You know, there was a shift. I was not a born rebel, but something in me struck that I have to make my mother's life better. You know, she was not in a good space. It was not a very good marriage, but she didn't have the courage and she was a very family-oriented, very soft person. So few years of my life I stayed at my aunt's place, at relative's place. There also life was not very pretty, but I had some hard time. When I was writing my journal when I was 14 years old, metric jab hota hai, tab my uncle asked me very sarcastically like what you want to do and what you will do, because they thought, okay, she don't talk so much, will she be able to go outside the world and do something, because she's always inside, not talking, writing the journal, painting. Then I said, I will travel the world. And he laughed that time. And I was very hurt. And then I decided that I'm going to be a flight attendant because then you can travel the world. I think I took my first international flight when I was 22. And that was the flight that I took to Singapore because I got through Singapore Airlines. And yeah, nobody was there. Like everybody's parents would come to see off. My mother was struggling with her marriage. Brother was very small. So first international flight ka memory बहुत lost hai. I was alone. सब जा रहे बच्चे, लोग टिक्का विक्का दे रहे हैं. मतलब it was a big deal, like, you know, young girls leaving country. So that was the memory of leaving Singapore. Singapore days was very, very good. I had very good roommates and I saw 40 over countries. I traveled so much. I think God was very kind, even though like there was problem, but God has been really kind with things like showing path, because I cannot imagine myself, as I told you, I feel so grateful for this job. And then I did not have plans to come back. There was a void, as I said, there was a void because I would think that I'm having best of lives, saying like, imagine in Rome, I'm staying in a 7-star, but my mother back home is struggling. So it was always saying that I was living a little bit of guilt because I'm a giver. I want to fix things. You know, I want to fix things. So there's something that happened. My mom was not well and I took a call and I quit the job. And immediately I got through another job because I applied for some airline which is based out of India so that I could be with my mother. So I applied for Lufthansa airline and I got through very easily. In Singapore, my pay was much, much better. I had no doubt it was for my mother. I just took the call, I came back, and it's as a regional flight attendant, and it was India-based. So then I could visit my mother more and I could see it. And then in 2017, during flying days only, I have met with a very fatal accident because I used to also do horseback riding. I'm a very outdoor person. When I say this, there are fun activities also. I'm telling you this, but I do skydiving, I did cliff jumping, I do go to Paris and like I learned pottery, small miniature pottery learning. So I love to explore. In that side, in art side, I'm not shy. Like I want to learn. And this, of course, it has happened because of the job. I could do this. Art, how it came back to my life, I want to come here. So in that accident, I fell from a horse and I almost had like near that accident. I broke the left side of my hip, was fully like muscle rupture it was because the horse got up before me and he brushed the leg like 600 kgs, but it was an accident. So 6 months I was in my bed And that time I started reading about my favorite artists. Like Frida Kahlo plays the role that time too much, because she wrote like, why do you need legs when you have wings to fly? That's what she said in Spanish. That's the tattoo, I have it in my back. And I wrote it, and I started painting like really seriously every day, in the canvas. My friends helped me to get things. 2017, painting came back to my life with that. And doctor told me, you'll never run, you'll never go back to flying, and your walk will be affected. But I have very strong will. And after 6 months, after physiotherapy, I started flying again. And also, I know that to your family or to your parents or family, the most important thing or gift you could give is your time. Not the money, all the comfort I was giving to my mother, the house and everything, but I knew she wanted your company sometime. And flying me possible nahi tha. So that was the conscious decision that I made, that okay, I'm going to quit flying and go to the next stage. I spent one whole year, almost a year, with my mother and with them. And now also here, every year I take a month break and I go to meet her. So I took this property in 2022. It's a commercial property that I have taken it on lease, because I'm not a domicile of Himachal. We can only lease here as an outsider. This is a 8-room cottage that I stay here. I pay a yearly lease of 7 lakhs per year, which comes in 3 installments you could pay and during the year. And also on the first year when I moved here, so the house came just raw, so I invested on the house like around 6-7 lakhs in that first year only. Also every year there's wear and tear, and there's also commercial, like running costs for this house. So overall I would say in this 5 years I have spent around 70 lakhs. On a good month, I would say good months here are April, May, June. So this house generates around 3 to 4 lakhs per month. And also December is a good month. So December could also give you like 5 to 6 lakhs per month. Average expense, the running cost of this house per month is 80,000 to 1 lakh rupees. During my flying days, I used my money wisely. So I consciously saved in mutual funds like more than 10 years. But when I decided to quit, I knew that I will make good use of that money. In my life, most of my time, I have lived out of suitcase. But yes, I was carrying a heavy luggage of emotional baggage. I was carrying it a lot to different countries, even if I was going. So I would say we should not look for the solutions outside. And I was trying to look the solutions outside country or things like that. You have to look inside, and you have to fight it and accept it. I have lost Charlie 2 months back, right? One of my dear pet, I have lost him. And ever since he's gone, and I have been thinking that I should create something, not exactly his figure, something it depicts the relationship between him and me and the life in mountains. And every time I sit to make it, I'm stuck somewhere. I have not reached there. So that is something that it will come. I know sooner or later it will come. And I want to make that painting that will be soul satisfying. I want that. I think I want to create more. That's what will make me happy. I want to create more and more in this limited time. And as I said, I think life बहुत short होती है, बहुत uncertain होती है. I want to do so many things. I want to learn soap making. I want to go to a new country. I want to learn designing. Like many things I want to do in my bucket list. मुझे लगता है time कम है. And on a larger picture, what I want to do, again, holistically, if you answer me, just live. Live. I think the world will remember me as a girl who loved flowers, a girl who loved mountains, a girl who loved dogs, and a girl who left everything and to be with her dogs and created her happily ever after fairy tale storybook. I am so blessed and I'm full of gratitude that I am living this. So now that I have it, I should make the most out of it, right?